Good morning students, welcome to Animax tutorial. Those who have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe, and if you like the video, give like and share. So students, previously we have learned about what is the relationship between zeros and coefficient of the quadratic equation, and as well as we have learned the relationship between zeros and coefficient of the cubic polynomial, and also we have learned the sum and product of the zeros by using a quadratic, find the quadratic polynomial by using sum and zeros of the equation, and find a quadratic polynomial if the zeros are given. So these topics we have already discussed. If you have not seen that video, please see the video of my previous one. Now today we are going to learn about exercise 3.3. So in that first question is given as find the zeros of the following and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. So in that first one is x square minus 2x minus 8. So here you find the factors of this. Now 8, so 8 is multiple of 4 into 2. Now if I subtract minus 4 plus 2, you will get minus 2. That will be my middle term. So I can write this one as x square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8. So in this we can write x into x minus 4 plus 2 into x minus 4. If you take 2 common, then take x minus 4 as a common number, you will get here x plus 2 equal to 0. So I can write this as x minus 4 equal to 0 and x plus 2 equal to 0. So you'll get x is equal to 4 and x is equal to minus 2. Right, now my alpha is given as 4 and beta is given as minus 2. So after that, what is the second step? We have discussed, we have to compare the equation. So compare x square minus 2x minus 8 with ax square plus bx plus c. Right, now if I compare, the value of a is given as 1, the value of b is given as minus 2, the value of c is given as minus 8. Then you have to show its relation. Right, so relation in that first one is sum, that is sum of zeros is equal to alpha plus beta is nothing but minus b by a. This is a relation of zeros and its coefficient. Now alpha, so alpha is given as 4, beta is given as minus 2 is equal to b value is minus 2. Here already minus is there, minus of minus 2 divided by 1. Now 4 minus 2 is 2, minus into minus is plus 2. So next, second one is product. So product of zeros. So product of zeros is nothing but alpha into beta. Now alpha value is given as 4, that is c by a, that is 4 into minus 2 is equal to c value is minus 8 divided by 1. Now 4 2s are minus 8, minus 8 by 1 is minus 8. So like this we are showing the relation. Now if I go for the second one, that is 4s square minus 4s minus 1 is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. For this quadratic equation you have to find the zeros of polynomial. How to find the zeros of polynomial? Now if I multiply this 4 with 1, so I am getting 4. Now what is the roots of 4? That is 2 2s are 4. Now 2 plus 2 is 4. So I can write as 4s square minus 2s minus 2s minus 1 is equal to 0. Right, next after that, in these two, sorry, this is plus 1, this is plus 1. Now in these two, 2s is common, so I can write this one as 2s minus 1. In this minus 1, if I take common, you will get 2s minus 1 equal to 0. Right, next after that, after taking the common, here what is common? 2s minus 1 is common for both the equation. So I can write here 2s minus 1. What is left here? 2s minus 1 equal to 0. So I can write as 2s minus 1 equal to 0 as the first one, 2s minus 1 equal to 0 as the second. So s is equal to 1 by 2, s is equal to 1 by 2. So my alpha value is given as 1 by 2 and beta is also given as 1 by 2. After that, second step is you have to find the comparing. Right, so comparing 4s square minus 4s plus 1 with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now here a value is given as 4, b value is given as minus 4, c value is given as 1. Next, after comparing, you have to find its relation. Right. Now relation, first one, that is sum of roots. For the sum of roots, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Now what is alpha here? So alpha is given as 1 by 2 and beta is given as 1 by 2. So I can write this as 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal to minus b is given as minus 4 here. That is minus of minus 4 divided by 4. Now 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1. Minus into minus plus, 4 ones are 4. Right. Next, second one, product. Now product of roots. So in that product of roots, alpha beta is equal to c by a. Right. Now alpha is given as 1 by 2. Beta is also 1 by 2 is equal to. Now c value is given as 1 and a value is 4. That is 1 by 4. Now 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by 4. So like this we are showing it's a relation. Now coming to your next problem, that is second bit. So what they have asked in the second bit. So the next question is find the quadratic polynomial in each case with the given numbers as the sum and product of its zeros. Now what is given here? It is given that sum and product of the roots is given and you have to find the quadratic polynomial. So we know the formula that first you write what is sum. So sum is given as 1 by 4 and product is given as minus 1. Sum is nothing but alpha plus beta. Product is nothing but alpha into beta. Now as per the standard form of the quadratic equation, you will have k into x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. Now k into x square, alpha plus beta is given as 1 by 4 into x plus alpha beta is minus 1 equal to 0. So k into x square minus 1 by 4x minus 1 equal to 0. Now here denominator we have 4. So I can take LCM. You will get 4x square minus x minus 4 divided by 4 equal to 0. As you have a denominator, so I can assume k is equal to 4. If I substitute 4 here, so 4 into 4x square minus x minus 4 by 4 equal to 0. 4 get cancelled. So what is my final answer here? 4x square minus x minus 4 equal to 0. Now if I go for the second one, now here alpha plus beta is given as root 2 and alpha beta is given as 1 by 3. Right. Now as per the standard form of the quadratic equation, you have x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. Now you can write as k into x square minus alpha plus beta is root 2x. Alpha beta is given as 1 by 3 is equal to 0. Now again you have a denominator, so I can take LCM. You will get 3x square minus 3 root 2x plus 1 divided by 3 is equal to 0. As you have a denominator, so I can assume k is equal to 3. If I assume k is equal to 3, you will get 3x square minus 3 root 2x plus 1 by 3 is equal to 0. So I can cancel this 3. You will get 3x square minus 3 root 2x plus 1 equal to 0. So like this you are finding the quadratic equation by if sum and product of the roots is given. If I go for the third bit, so in the third question they have given that find the quadratic polynomial for the zeros alpha and beta are given. So previously what they have given, sum and product. Now what they have given, alpha and beta. So my alpha value is 2, beta value is given as minus 1. So first you find what is alpha plus beta, that is 2 plus or minus 1, that is 2 minus 1 is 1. Next you find what is alpha beta, that is 2 into minus 1, that is minus 2. So after getting the value of alpha plus beta and alpha beta, go with the standard equation, that is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. That is k into x square minus alpha plus beta is 1x plus alpha beta is minus 2 is equal to 0. So I can write x square minus x minus 2 equal to 0. As you don't have any denominator, so I can assume k is equal to 1. So my equation is x square minus x minus 2 equal to 0, right? Next, coming to a second next one, that is alpha is given as root 3 and beta is given as minus root 3, right? Now what is alpha plus beta? So alpha plus beta is root 3 minus root 3 is equal to 0. Next, alpha beta is equal to root 3 into minus root 3. So you'll get minus root 3 square. In this roots cancel, you'll get my answer is minus 3. Now substitute in your standard formula, that is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. So k into x square minus alpha plus beta is 0 into x, alpha beta is minus 3 is equal to 0. Next, k into x square, 0 into x is 0, so you will get a minus 3 equal to 0. As you don't have it in the denominator, I can assume k is equal to 1. Now if I assume k is equal to 1, your quadratic polynomial x square minus 3 is equal to 0. So like this you are finding the value of quadratic polynomial if alpha and beta are given. Okay, next question is verify 1, minus 1 and minus 3 are the zeros of cubic polynomial x cube plus 3x square minus x minus 3 and check the relation between zeros and the coefficients. Now here you have to verify whether these points are the zeros of the polynomial, and also we have to check the relationship between the zeros and its coefficient. Now first you find, let me verify the values while substituting in the polynomial. The polynomial of the equation is given as x cube plus 3x square minus x minus 3. Now in that, first you substitute x is equal to 1, that is p of 1 is equal to 1 cube plus 3 into 1 square minus 1 minus 3. So you'll get here 1 plus 3 minus 1 minus 3, minus 3 plus 3 cancel, minus 1 plus 1 cancel, answer is 0. Now if I substitute p of minus 1, that is minus 1 cube plus 3 into minus 1 square minus of minus 1 minus 3. Now minus 1 cube is minus 1 plus 3 plus 1 minus 3. So minus 3 plus 3 cancel, plus 1 minus 1 cancel, answer is 0. Now if I substitute p of minus 3, that is minus 3 cube plus 3 into minus 3 square minus of minus 3 minus 3. So you'll get here minus 27 plus 3 square is 9, 9 3 is 27, minus into plus is plus, okay, minus into minus is plus, you will get plus 3 and minus 3, plus 3 minus 3 cancel, and plus 27 minus 27 cancel, answer is 0. So we have showed, we have verified the point of 1, minus 1 and minus 3 are the zeros of the cubic polynomial. So my alpha value is given as 1, beta is given as minus 1 and gamma is given as minus 3. Next, after that, what is the second step? Second step is nothing but you have to compare x cube plus 3x square minus x minus 3 with ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, right? Now here a value is given as 1, b value is given as 3, c value is given as minus 1 and d value is given as minus 3. Now here completed your second step. Now what is the third step? Third step is nothing but you have to show its relation. So in a cubic polynomial you have three relations. That is first one, sum, that is alpha plus beta plus gamma is nothing but minus b by a. Now alpha value is given as 1, beta minus 1, gamma minus 3, that is 1 minus 1 minus 3. Now b value is given as 3, that is minus of 3 by 1. So here plus 1 minus 1 cancel, you will get minus 3 is equal to minus 3. So here one of the relation is satisfied. Now coming to second one, that is sum and product. Right, now sum and product is nothing but alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to c by a. Right, now alpha value is 1, 1 into minus 1 plus minus 1 into minus 3 plus minus 3 into 1 is equal to c value is given as minus 1, that is minus 1 by 1. Now here 1 into minus 1 is minus 1, minus 3 into minus 1 is plus 3, minus into plus minus 3 is equal to minus 1. Now plus 3 minus 3 cancel, so answer is minus 1 is equal to minus 1. So second one is also satisfied. Now coming to your third one is product of the roots. Now product is given as alpha, beta, gamma. So its relation is minus d by a. Right. Now alpha value is 1, beta value is minus 1, gamma value is minus 3, and d value is given as minus 3 here. That is minus of minus 3 by 1, because already minus is there and in d value minus is there. Now here minus into minus plus 3 is equal to minus into minus plus 3. So like this we are showing the relation between its zeros and the coefficient in a cubic polynomial. Hope you people have understood these problems. So some problems I have not done. Just try it down. Write by yourself. If you have any doubt, just comment in my message box. I will reply with that to that message. Thank you students.